Hi, Donald Patz, walking the vineyards for Secret Door Winery again today. And here we are at one of the most spectacular vineyards in all of the Napa Valley, Sage Ridge Vineyard, on top of the mountains on the east side of the Napa Valley. It's beautiful here, peaceful, quiet. It's the kind of perfect place for our grapes to grow. You can see some of the vineyards over my shoulder here. It's an exciting place to be part of because it's relatively new in the process of being replanted from old decrepit vines into exciting new Cabernet blocks that we're going to get a chance to use in the future. But right now we're buying grapes from one small piece called Block 38. And it's been the source of the Sage Ridge Cabernet from 2017, 2018, and 2019, and obviously probably 2020 too, barring some complete disaster. I think this area is really interesting and it's quite different from the other part of the Napa Valley where we buy grapes in Stag's Leap. This is a much more austere area, drier, warmer during the day, cooler at night. The soils are derived from over 100 million year old deposits of a combination of different kinds of rock that have been degraded into a gravel and clay mixture. And it's obviously very strikingly beautiful with these hillsides being planted primarily to Cabernet up here, but there's some other varieties grown as well. We only buy Cabernet Sauvignon, obviously. I love this. I love the place itself, and interesting, you can smell it today. I wish you were up here with me. There is this background aroma of bay leaves and sage that grow wild up here. And somehow or another, that gets translated into the wine. If you smell the 2017 or the 2018 Sage Ridge Cabernets, you'll pick up a little bit of that bay leaf, sagey kind of character. It's natural in Napa Valley Cabernet Sauvignon, and Cabernet Sauvignon from anywhere actually, to have a slightly herbal note. But it seems to be distinctive from here, and that's one of the things I really want to make sure that our wines have, is a sense of place that is unique to it, a signature that is unmistakably that place. We have, as I mentioned, a very small piece here currently, but we have two new blocks that are being planted for us. One at the top of the hill, kind of behind me here, called Sage Crown, and then kind of back down that way just a little ways, there's a piece I call Flat Tire, because the first time I was here, we actually had a flat tire there driving through the vineyards. Both of those will be really interesting to see how they develop, and we'll figure out exactly how we're going to use those grapes in the future. But right now, older vines planted up here at Sage Ridge, and as you can tell, an extraordinary spot out in the middle of nowhere in the Napa Valley. Now I'm getting a chance to try the 2018 barrel sample of the Sage Ridge Vineyard from the Napa Valley, up in the eastern hills of the Napa Valley. This is also 100% Cabernet Sauvignon. This wine is definitely deeper and more intense right now, and probably is really going to benefit from additional barrel time. But nice spicy note. There's something about that site that really delivers this really beautiful perfumey background note that reminds me of bay and sage. Oh yeah, much grippier tannins, more intense tannins, probably a very long-lived wine, maybe not quite so immediately drinkable as the Hirondelle. Real California wine drinkers drink everything too young, but I would want to decant this a couple of hours in advance, taste it when it's decanted at first, just to kind of get a sense of what it's all about. But I would love to give this a little bit more time. Once it's been bottled and gets to you, give it plenty of time to open up, I think. Again, that sort of dark cherries, kind of cocoa thing going on. Wow, this is going to be a great wine. I'm really thrilled to be able to have this in barrel and know that very soon it'll be available to you. While we're talking about all these wines, you may be wondering, how do I get some? You can go to this website right here, and there's wine available for sale, but you can also sign up for our mailing list here for future vintages. So when you want to try these 2018s yourself, the website will get you on the mailing list to find out about it right away.